Here at McCody Overhead Doors and Dock Systems, we provide service, sales, installation, and free local estimates for all of your overhead door and dock needs. From residential to commercial, we're there every step of the way.
Good afternoon, Williston, and welcome to today's edition of Stop the Presses. Joined here today with reporter Elizabeth Hackenberg, who has another fine piece of journalism in today's Williston Herald, titled Born Addicted. It's about a growing problem in the Bakken, in western North Dakota in general, of babies born addicted to drugs. And I know this is a story you've been working on a little bit and done a lot of digging on. What's the crux of the story? What's the issue here?
Well, there's actually very little that prosecutors and other authorities can do. I think that, number one, the thing that pretty unfailingly happens is that the babies are usually separated from their mothers, even though social workers say that that's not the first priority, that they'd like to keep families together. I think most of the time the babies are separated from moms. And after that, there's very little that can be done because legally a baby that is unborn is not considered a person or a child, and then if they are born with drugs in their system, that's not considered a crime because the drugs were ingested before they were born, before they were actually considered a person.
Yeah, and a lot of these types of stories really address the sort of lack of resources in the Bakken and western North Dakota as far as social services offered, but your story kind of went to another level, which really approached the legalities of it. And tell me a little bit about that situation.
Sure. Well, yeah, one of our local prosecutors, Nathan Bedden, actually went to the Supreme Court to argue the legality. He argued that when a baby is born and there are drugs in its system, it's actually technically considered a person now, and so the mother's actions prior to the birth should count as child endangerment. But the state Supreme Court ruled against him. They decided that since the state legislature has specifically outlined crimes against unborn children in terms of murder or harming them in attacks or something like that, and that there's no language addressing prenatal drug use, that it should not be considered a crime.
Okay, so this is something we'll definitely want to keep an eye on as things go forward.
Mm-hmm.
Did you find in your research on this that per capita this is a more prevalent thing, babies born addicted in the Bakken or western North Dakota, more so maybe than the national average?
I did not find anything like that. It's so hard because the information collection is designed to feed the federal government's requirements, and so there's just the information collection right now is so mushy and ambiguous. There's really no way of comparing hard numbers right now.
Okay, sounds good. Well, I guess that'll about catch us up for now. Be sure to check out today's Williston Herald. Very fine piece of journalism by one Elizabeth Hackenberg, so you want to get your hands on that, or check us out at willistonherald.com. Signing off, I'm Williston Herald Managing Editor Matt Hickman, and you are
Elizabeth Hackenberg.
You stay classy, Williston.